fine.
Ah, ils étaient carrefour.
Hi, Bobby. Merry Christmas. Or early Christmas, I guess. How are you doing? They are not traditional. Oh, but tourist to tourists. That's an early Christmas, true. But you know, since I won't be streaming on Christmas, Merry Christmas anyways. I guess. Let's see, because it's quite cold to be honest, and I wanted to get something hot. So let's see what they have. Not wine punch. Maybe I could start with the chocolate. Yeah, why not, I guess. I will probably have the mulled wine a bit later. Let's see. Where it is. I need to find the money. A little bit of light as well. They are making even pancakes. Trdelník pancakes. Dobrý den, můžu poprosit horkou čokoládu?
Malou nebo velkou? 0,4 nebo 2?
Za kolik máte tu velkou? Se zeptám, protože tu nemáte...
Je za 79.
To vidím, ale tu velkou nevidím. Za kolik máte tu velkou?
2x 160. Oj, 180. Velká.
Ježišmarja, tak to mi dejte tu malou.
Za kolik máte malou?
Má 79, to vidím.
Velkou?
2x?
Dejte mi tu malou.
Malou?
Ano.
Ty si ji objednám před 10 minut.
Díky.
Protože musíme dělat to málo.
Daří se to? Bude to?
No, teďka chviličku.
Pojďte.
I was walking around my village earlier and it was cold the second day of the house.
Malá horká čokoláda do 2. Velká 4.
Hope it's slightly better in Prague.
Нужно 2.
That you have gloves, I guess. Oh, I have them in my pocket, but they are those like fingerless. Right now, barely handed. Yeah. Oh. I guess I can check what's the temperature or say 1 degree. Over there. 1 degree. Yeah, it won't focus. 1 degree. Yep. Hořka. There's a difference between hořky and horky. Two rivers, yeah, indeed. Dubai Premium Extra something. Dobrý den, už mám objednáno. Děkuju. Ano. Again, hořka. Hořka is bitter. Horka is hot. Maybe it will be hot bitter chocolate. Huh. Who knows? And there are lots of tourists still. Not only the locals buying the last Christmas presents, but yeah. Which is interesting. Děkuji. Díky. Cheers. Yeah. I guess the simplest chocolate you could get. But you know, you can see they have like more expensive here, but maybe it would be also a bit thicker than this one. So entering the Charles Bridge. So I guess, yeah, there will be lots of tourists. Oh, I could try. I could try if the trekking will work. Let's see. Hope I won't flip anything. So, oh, yeah, we will see.
5:30 minutes.
So that maybe some other streamers will see that I'm online and where I'm walking. So yeah, there's like loads of Christmas lights. Yeah, the only thing that is missing is the snow. But what can we do really? They said there might be some snow tomorrow at some places, but I'm not really sure where, and I don't think we will get any because Prague doesn't have much. The thing that isn't very visible is like the mail wheel. Oh, to be honest, I thought that the phone will make it all a bit brighter, like everything, as it does with the photos. Oh, but at least you can see the tree. And also some stands opened. Wow. Hey Martin! Merry Christmas, or Merry Early Christmas, as Bobby said to you as well. Hope you are having a good one with your family, relatives, and or whoever you like and love to spend the time with. So they even have some opened places, and I didn't think that they would have these stands open. Was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago when Zion visited Prague? So, like somewhere, you can't even see my finger, somewhere over there we bought some hot beverages as well. So now I guess none or almost none of my tags with Czech and English will apply, because there are lots of tourists from all around the world. So there's not only English, also some Spanish I've heard, and stuff like that. Sound very Swedish. Ahoj Martine! That's very, very Czech. busy night in Prague. Yeah, I would say so. You know, just before the Christmas night, Christmas Eve, where we give ourselves the gifts and have the fancy festive ahoy. Yeah, that sounds piratish, doesn't it? So just the day before the festive dinner, so I guess also many people wanted to spend some time, maybe buy some last presents, which they said, like in the malls there were many people. They had some reportage in the Czech TV from Olomouc, which is one of the larger cities in Silesia, and they said that yesterday and today there were about like 60,000 people inside. Not as crowded as expected. True, it's also a bit cold, so yeah, not many people around, and also during weekends and during the Advent time, there was this lamp post man going around, so it was way more crowded because people wanted to see how he lights up the lamp posts. So yeah, that was also way more crowded back then. Should we also touch it for luck? Yeah, there's always people touching. It's not super visible. I wanted to do stream during the daytime, but well, actually it didn't happen. So you'll have some luck, hopefully. No. Yeah. So the hot chocolate is not hot anymore. And I still have a sip or two. Someone taking photos. And the chocolate is on. So I need to find the trash bin so I can keep at least one of my hands. There it is. One of my hands hidden from the window. Bye, little cup. Yeah, I'll probably unpack those gloves as well. So, how are your days going? Do you have all the gifts already wrapped? I'll do my tomorrow, at least with the wrapping. I have them all by now. I was picking up the last one, and not all, but I'll probably still need to buy some coupons, but those can be sent even via email because Baby Jesus is modern and he can send emails nowadays. So yeah. So my brother will get probably an email, maybe my parents as well. I will see if I'll print those or just let the Baby Jesus send them via email. So the blue light is from Veselé Vánoce, which is quite a large pub / bar / disco, place to hang out. technically, with some dance floors and a bunch of drink. So off to the crowd again, going towards the old town square where we will go as well to see what they have there. I'm giving the gift of making the people around me feel seen, heard and loved. Doesn't need any wrapping. Okay. Oh, you could wrap yourself then, I guess. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. To be honest, I would probably also love to give this gift of me being around. You know, spend some time together and not really thinking about what to give to anyone. Because, you know, with mom, I usually know that she would like some loose leaf tea, so that is quite easy. I have never any idea what to give to my father, so that's always like hit and miss. And you know, I don't like to buy things for buying things or buying gifts for buying gifts, so yeah, that's always a bit difficult. Yay, tree! Oh. Golden tree. The advertisement for MMA. Nice. Very Christmassy. There will be a bunch of these souvenir shop, probably a bunch of weed shops, although it's not legal in Czechia, but there are many of them. So milled wine for 100, so that's even cheaper than it was at the first place. Interesting. DMCA. Yeah. So I love Prague with some Russian-looking hats and berets. So typical. So typical. So when Zion was here, we also went through these places, and she was like astonished by these tall houses, or at least tall for her, because she said that they have barely like two-floored houses. So like these ones, those 4 floors, were something totally new for her. So she took a lot of pictures of them. Any gold? Lots of big old buildings in Prague. It's nice to see. Yeah, they are really nice. But then you have these shops in the ground floors, and it's like, oh, you know, it's a bit ruining the feeling or the atmosphere of those old houses. But well, what can you do in capitalism, right? So yeah. This is why they often tell the visitors to also look up to see like the old paintings or some of the frescoes, I think. So yeah. So let's see. Haha, kind of perfect, yeah. But I guess like many of the touristic places are like this, really. So yeah. So, some streets have these blue tables where you can get some information only in Czech though about the ones who the street is named after. DMCA, I guess. So, souvenir with the story. The question is if it is really that story of Prague. Yes, I recall there being many murals and statues. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Made by Praha. Interesting. And there, the little mole krteček. I was in Prague 2004, quite a while ago. Indeed, quite a while. Please wear gloves. I don't know. Let's go with the crowd, I guess. So you've managed to visit Prague pre-COVID times. That's nice. So did you go to typical touristy places? Like the Charles Bridge that we were on before, and Prague Castle, and the Old Town Square, and places like this. Duck, quack, quack. Cluck or quack. Okay. Yes. Okay. I mean, what's bad about it, right? When I go to a different country, I behave the same. So there are these famous places that you just have to go to. So when I was in Barcelona, of course, Sagrada Familia. So yeah, there's nothing against it. The astronomical clock and the cathedral too. Yeah. So we will see the astronomical clock as well. Welcome. So the stuff like this you can't really see because it's dark, unfortunately. And beer was cheaper than Coca-Cola. It still is at many places. So yeah, which is crazy, but well, it is what it is, I guess. Unfortunately, of course, because like you can't give your children the beer. So or you should not give your children the beer. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Ding ding. Oh, they even open the windows as well. That's interesting. I thought they do it only at noon. So let's see. Ding ding ding. Yeah. And the theater is over. For the whole hour. Oh no, 9 o'clock. So, 3 more, I think. That's a bit too much. Let's go through the crowd. I feel like a tourist. So this is definitely the crowded places. One of the crowded places so far. Well, as I said, I didn't know. 21, yeah, that could be it. That could be it. I thought like it will go with the 12-hour format, so it will like strike only 9 times, but yeah, it could be it. Lots of things at least, yeah. So are Christmas carols also possibly DMCA suspicious? I guess they shouldn't, but well, you never know. Those are not waffles. Those on sticks. So this tree is one of the most famous in Czech Republic because they also track like when they cut it down in the original places. So there are loads of TV channels filming it, and they also track like how it goes to Prague. So yeah, the most famous tree. Most should be old enough to not be copyrighted. Oh, yeah? As I say, hopefully. Because someone may re-record it again, and then it will be probably again copyright strike-able. Something like this. Oh, yeah. A lot of lights.
I don't know, you don't know why. You came here.
Hello. They are not making anything at the blacksmith. currently. Ooh, they have roasted chestnuts. Not my favorite, to be honest. But my parents love them. If they are hot still. So these prices would be probably the highest of them all, or one of the highest, because, as you can tell, by the tourists. But at least I don't have to translate anything because you can see the English all around. They are popular and roasted almonds too. I'm allergic to. Oh, yeah. Dark chocolate. Snails. Oh. Oh, roasted almonds. Even here. Only allergic to nuts and almonds, so there are lots of good stuff I can eat. Yeah, like the corn. Not these ones, of course. But yeah. Just as you were speaking about it. So some potatoes, pearls, wine, or even the snails. Again. It's a bit high. A bit too high for me. Strawberry in the white chocolate. No, thank you. The sausages. It is also a possibility, I guess, for you. So Bedřich Smetana opened the musical institute in this house in 1848. Snails are pretty good. It's been a long time since I had any. I've never had any, to be honest. So lots of gifts and souvenirs. Drinks and food and ice cream, of course. 2 degrees and you'll get an ice cream. Sure. And again, cannabis, which is legal but not so much legal. And they have usually like the fake ones, only with some extract and not really the CBD in them. Are you visiting someone in Prague or just touristing? Just touristing, because I live in Prague, so I wanted to do some stream in the afternoon, but you know, consequences didn't let me to, so yeah, I was thinking to get at least a little bit of the Christmas mood and to get something hot, because yesterday I saw some stands with mulled wine and the Christmas punch and stuff, so I was like, yeah, probably get some. So, and to have a look at some of these stands. And well, even though they are the same year after year, but you know, once a year, why not? So it's real cold, it seems. Yeah. So it's not foggy, it's just the cold. Because I should also see the temperature of the battery, 12 degrees. I've never had 12. Oh. So, Estate Theatre that I used to go to way back. I think maybe the 2004 that we were in Prague, that was maybe the last time when I was in. I'm not even sure. Or maybe like after, maybe like 2008. Maybe. So let's see where to go. These are the new panels of, as you can see, you can't really Prague Walker. And some people don't like them that much because they look weird. And also the screens are just screens, they don't work as an interactive panels or anything. So, and then also like this, the arrow points into the house, so that's also not something that would help you. Yeah. So let's see where you'll get, because I have a terrible navigational sense, let's say. So I'm able to get lost even in Prague. Obecní dům Pražská brána could be a possibility. Starměstská hranice is from where we went, and there is nothing on this side. Oh, so I guess. To see the Obecní dům and the Powder Gate, and then we can get somewhere. Also to the Veselé Square from there, I believe, because it's just one metro stop from there. And it looks like they have this ice rink in here, apparently closed. Okay. The only relic of winter in Prague, I would say. Opened on 5th of December. Interesting spot. And some champagne. 2:15, just one ding. It says all that is not seen is hidden in the underground. So the collectors. Loads of pipes and a place where to hide in case of an atomic attack. Technically. Italian fashion outfit. So we will go to the place where I was yesterday, trying to do some shopping, but none of the things really caught my attention in there. So yeah. It was interesting to compare the stands on the two halves of the square. Again, one will be closed by now because they were open only until 8 p.m. I think, maybe 7, I'm not sure. And they used those disposable cups which have some Christmas ornaments around them, and they usually have also a bit cheaper with chocolates and milled wines, punches and stuff than the other part of the square. But that one will be only open now because it should close on at 10 p.m. So don't steal anything from here because it's the Czech National Bank. They have some exhibitions about the monetary systems, also some gold and golden bricks that you can try to pick up, which is of course not so possible since they know how to place them. So we will go to the square, but then we will go back, going that way again to get to the Veselé Square. Yeah, it is golden. Indeed. So if you'd like to get to the main train station, it's also in that other direction. So what do they play? Oh, the magical Rybova mše is over already. Mostly for tourists, I would say. Nutcracker. Oh, on Thursday, that's tomorrow. No, 2 days. In 2 days, yeah. I will be wondering like how many plays will they play tomorrow, because people won't be probably getting there as they would have their own program. So these are the stands that are closed by now, but they have those cheaper milled wine, hot chocolates, some waffles, sausages or whatever. And these are the open ones, which are a bit more expensive. They don't have the disposable cups, at least I don't think so. And loads of food. And oh, okay, it's not the fog, it's just the cold around. So let's see what they have, and maybe we'll buy something for the way to the Venceslas. Not Christmas, but spare. And no fireworks this year. If you don't want to pay this fine, if they will catch you. I wonder what exchange rate they use, because well, now it will be probably a bit different. Yeah, 100,000 crowns. So there was like the counting to 3,950 euro, which now the euro is like 24.3 Czech crowns. When I do the quick math, I usually use the 25. So maybe for the 25 it will fit. Yeah. They will need to steal that goat if they want to shoot the fireworks, yeah. That will probably do. And maybe they will have some left to fire another fireworks somewhere else. So they can split the gold. And have some for the another time. So still place to do some shopping, but most of it is clothes, which is again not something that I would buy for Christmas for someone else, and for myself not really that much. Oh, they have even white milled wine. That would be nice, because I usually don't fancy the red one too much, so I will probably get one. I have too many money, too much money. Oh, they are indecisive. Almond honey wine. Lots of flavors, indeed. It's, I would say, quite unusual to have so many of them, because usually it's a punch, it's the red milled wine, sometimes the honey wine. I'm not sure if I would translate it like that. I have no idea. Mead, yeah. Should be the mead. Not the honey wine, because it sounds like you would mix the honey and the wine together, which is not really it. And there are also some of the non-alcoholic for the kids punch, the hot strawberry and hot apple, I think. It should also be non-alcoholic. But almond honey wine, that's the first time I can see. Dobrý den, poprosím jeden bílý svařák. I had white wine with saffron. Oh, wow. Very nice. They don't have saffron, I don't think so, but yeah, that sounds interesting. Plain. So this is it. Smells nice. So cheers. Oh, yeah. Very nice. So yeah, they will probably have the same offer around. Enjoy. Thank you. Although that stand looked like they have way more. Then this one also looks a little bit like not so wide, but they probably have about the same. So there's some sausages, some baked potatoes with something, mushrooms, ding dong, but not for the hour. It's a bit of pity that we won't see probably the Christmas tram. They have it probably listed somewhere on the website, and I've seen one yesterday. So it's like all lighted and also some decorations inside. So that's also nice, but I didn't take any and I've only seen it. That's also just a traditional one. I don't think I took a tram when I was there, either walked or took a taxi. I see. So have you spent only one day in here, or were you here for a longer period of time? Because that's also like usually depending on what kind of transportation you use. Now that we are on the other side of the theater, we can enjoy the top mosaic. 2 days. I arrived on one day and left on the next one. Okay. Yeah. And it's probably, it could be worth to get some tickets, but well, if you go around the places where you don't really need the public transport, because you would either go around or then just take a taxi from the last spot right to the place of your stay. I don't know if it was a hotel or Airbnb, so yeah. That also makes a sense. And especially with the public transport, you, or at least I would do it like that, you probably need to have it like a bit planned to know which tram or which bus to take and where to get off. So that's another like stressful situation. if you're not used to it. So yeah, the taxi is probably the safe option. Because you will just tell them where you need to go and they will take you there. I don't have a bike, but those could be used as well as the pedestrian ones. A really good wine. Octopussy bar. They won't sell seafood, I guess. It was part of a journey through Europe. We traveled by bus and stayed at a camping. Oh, okay. Interesting. So where else did you go? Was it like Europe from west to east or south to north? Or all around? Trinity Bank. I have an account with them. I've never been here at the bank to like a deal with anything. All online. Casino Banco Prague. Interesting. Would they even have a casino inside? There's barely any casino in Prague. Good to know to try it when I will play Geo Bingo and we will have some blackjack tables or something like this. If they will have such new photos. Asian kitchen. Wow. It has even the license plate for a wish, or like customized, which costs, I'm not sure if it's 10,000 crowns one, or was it 50,000 crowns one license plate, so you need to double it for the whole car. But yeah, you can have, well, technically anything. It has to have at least one number, which people usually go with 0 because it looks like O if they want to have like only word. And of course you can't have anything, any swear word, any racist one. But apart from those, you can have technically anything. But then it's quite expensive, and when you lose one, you can't actually have it replaced. So you need to have another one if you want to have this one for the customized one. Shopping, but it's closed. And also some decorations on top. Very expensive and mostly to brag. Yeah, usually. But also some companies have it as a kind of brand of their cars. So yeah, that's like, you know, acceptable, let's say. But most of them are really those fancy, expensive cars with drivers you wouldn't like to meet on the street. I would say it like that. Breaking the rules and stuff, usually. Yeah. So I'm not sure if they changed the price since the start of it or not. But then, usually it's not worth it. So, metro station. Actually crossing between A and B. One of the three, or two of the three lines we have. Handmade noodles. So here they should have also some stands, also with some food and hot drinks. And one of the most crowded squares in Prague, next to the Old Town Square. And they should also have the ice rink. And some very Czech dishes. The Europe trip was from Sweden to Turkey, which stops in Czech, Austria, Italy, Greece, and then on the way back, Romania, Hungary, Poland. Oh, that's interesting. So, was it like this in every of the country? That you've spent like 2 days, let's say, in the city, and then go to the next place? Ketchup and mustard, so that's a hot dog. Yes, pretty much. Okay, I see. Oh, this is not my cup. I probably have a different ones. Roasted chestnuts. €6 for 100 grams. Oh, chocolates or marzipan. I think we spent 3 nights in Istanbul. Okay, so that was the longest stay. Probably to recharge a bit. Or two. Yeah. Still for recharging, I guess. Yeah. So it was lighted tree than the one in the old town, and also not as famous as that one.
Yeah.
Potato pancakes, yeah. Oh, they have a hot chocolate as well. In Czech Republic, we visited Prague and Krumlov. Okay, yeah. That's another, let's say, touristy place. Although Krumlov is not as a large city as it will be like Brno or Olomouc or Ostrava, but it's quite touristy because of the chateau. I think it is chateau, and yeah, also very popular for the boat riding or the kayak / canoe riding. We went there when we were having the canoe course at the grammar school. So we went through Český Krumlov as well, and we stayed there actually a whole day and a half, I think. Like, we arrived in the afternoon, we stayed the whole day, and then we went on the next morning. Oh yeah, you did rafting. Oh yeah. Yeah, we also took the raft in the afternoon of the day of stay. Nice, yeah. There was one crazy teacher who at one point where we were glad that we stayed in the boat, he jumped like through from the back of the raft to the front, like head forward. So we were like, there was something flying through us, and it was this teacher. Actually, he did it on purpose. But yeah, he stayed in the raft. But he was pretty crazy. Yeah. And they were like, no, don't hold the raft when you are in this place. And even though it seems like you will fall off the raft, you have the the legs attached to it, so you won't really fall. And he was like jumping like, no, I don't care. Oh yeah, they are skating. That's nice. I didn't think they would have it open. Download the Prague visitor has up. I won't. Thank you. Requested, yeah. But he was quite popular, and I guess he is still. Skate? I don't think so. The last time I stood on the ice skates was many years ago. More than 15, I think. And I guess it would be a bit dangerous not only to do the skating but also skate with the tripod. But it would be nice to get back to it at some point. Because, physical activity, and this being one of the wintry things to do in Prague still. And I'm not even sure if I would take this, like real ice ring, or if I would prefer that one which is like from those desks. It's not laminate. It's some plastic, some kind of plastic, I think. And they have different skates for that. But I guess like if you fell down, it would still hurt the same. You won't have snow anywhere around you, but yeah, it will be still a bit harsh, I guess. Oh, tram number 9. That would mean like there would be a possibility to see some of that Christmassy decorated one, but I'm not really sure. We probably won't see any. Well, where to go now? Huh. That's the question. Question of the evening. Question of the night. Oh, we could maybe go around traffic a little. 31, that's an unusual one, so it looks like there's some detour or some exceptional route for this one, because usually the tram ends with number 26, and if there is like 30 something, that means that it's like not a usual one. Some Russian/Ukrainian one. In this street there is the first McDonald's opened in Prague. It was in, I don't know even when it was, 94 I think. So since then many McDonald's are in Prague and around. Also, the cinema. There used to be a candy shop inside which had the typical original Czech candies, but they've closed probably with COVID. But yeah, those candies were cheaper than those ones in those candy stores and candy shops, which are the tourist traps, because they are not really the original ones. And they are overpriced. Should we see the upside down horse inside of here? I'm not sure if the signal will let me. Yeah, that's a shame indeed. Because it was, well, I've never been there really. I knew that it exists, and also the honest guide, who are the two Czech guys, advertised that place quite nicely, because they said like, yeah, this is not a tourist trap. Upside down sounds interesting. Yeah, I hope the signal will let me. I'm not sure if you're able to see it through the foggy. Well, it's not really super greatly visible. I'll try it from the different part. So over there, up the stairs, I went for my dance class, the classical dance class, and I was learning, yeah, hanging from the ceiling, yeah, with the St. Wenceslas sitting on it still, even though it's upside down. I'll try it is a little bit visible. Oh, not really due to lights. Let's see. No, that won't really help. And yeah, I guess, did I lose the signal? It looks like it. It's not reacting. Oh no.